Hi everyone, good evening sa inyong lahat. I'm Jerry Ilaw, the co-founder of Olearn and Darky. Olearn is an e-learning platform for SMEs and Darky naman is an automation tool for your field employees. Welcome to day 7 ng ating Olearn Live. Yon, please say hi and where are you from sa ating chat box. Yon. And of course, let me introduce my partner and co-host, the chairman of AFI, the founder of Retail Academy, director of PMA, and an OD consultant, Mr. Eric Kaeg. Hi, Sir Eric.
Hey, good evening Sir Jerry at sa lahat po ng ating mga net viewers. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Today is March 30, 2020, our 7th day out
Seven,
of 21, di ba? This Sir Jerry, paliwanag lang natin, no? Because initially baka akala ng viewers natin every day. Now we're going on a weekend break and we're going MWF para mabigyan naman namin kayo ng pagkakataon na huminga, no? At
Yes.
kami naman makapagprepara ng maganda para sa inyo. No? So magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat, Sir Jerry.
Yeah, si Joseph is here from Acacia, Ususan. Uy,
Wow.
dati akong taga dyan, Joseph. Dati akong taga dyan sa pangalan DMCI, right? Yun.
Yes.
Acacia Estate. So si Amaki is also here. Yon, for those who just came in, please say hi and where are you from sa ating chat box. Ito yung day 7 ng ating Olearn Live. Yan, sinasabi nga ni Sir Eric, we'll do this. We're changing some programming schedules natin.
Yes.
So this will be from Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Para
and
naman,
Friday.
yes, makapagpahinga tayo. Yan. Every 8 p.m. Yan.
Yes.
Okay, yan. So please say hi and where are you from sa ating chat box. Kumusta ka na, Sir Eric?
Okay naman po, Sir Jerry. Still staying at home. Alam mo yun. And we're working from home. Ako, pati yung aking wife and my 2 children are all working from home. Maayos naman. Well, kailangan lang lumabas. Kung kailangan mag-grocery, magbili ng kakainin. Pero generally, at home lang tayo. So, para mabilis makatulong sa pagsugpo nitong coronavirus. At sana lahat ng ating mga tagapakinig, ganun din ang ginagawa. Ano? Kayo, Sir Jerry, kamusta kayo dyan?
Yeah, actually, ano kami, grocery the other day and mahaba ang pila. 2 hours kami bago nakapasok. So, yan, mahirap. At thankfully, may stocks naman. So, wala naman problema. Yan, maraming nanonood sa atin ngayon, Sir Eric. From si Romden from Parañaque is here. Si Evelyn from Australia. Tapos, si Jason Reyes, good evening from Laguna daw. Yon. So for those who just came in, please say hi and where are you from sa ating chat box. Ang pag-uusapan natin this evening, ang ganda because I know marami sa atin ngayon ang nag-iisip na magbenta online. Diba?
Yes.
Yan yung, I think, realization ng maraming entrepreneurs, Sir Eric, especially dun sa mga brick and mortar, hindi sila masyadong nakakope dito sa nangyaring quarantine. So ang nangyari is sarado yung mall, sarado yung mga stores nila and walang benta. While yung mga ibang entrepreneurs naman, mga online entrepreneurs natin, ang lakas ng benta ngayon.
So, tama-tama itong edition natin tonight para dun sa mga mag-uumpisa pa lang. Yung ating guest po ay bibigyan tayo ng tips kung paano kayo makakapag-umpisa ng online business.
Yes. So, yan yung pag-uusapan natin, how to sell in Lazada. So, gusto niyo ba matuto paano kayo magbenta sa Lazada?
Wow, taga-Lazada. Wow, yes.
Yes, certified trainer to, Sir Eric, and she'll join us in a while. So, she's also our trainer sa Olearn. Once we do how to sell in Lazada sa Olearn, ito yung tao na, kumbaga, talagang batikan na nagtuturo kung paano magbenta online. In fact, yung when she started her store sa Lazada for the first 8 months, ang nangyari 21 million lang naman yung benta niya in the first 8 months sa Lazada. So ganun kalakas.
21 million. 21,000 hindi 2,100, 21 million sa unang
21 million.
OMG.
So, yan, si Ryan pala is here. Hi, Ryan. Yan.
Hello, Ryan.
Yan, partner namin yan sa Xscale. So,
wow,
so yan.
Kamusta po kayo?
Yan, so she'll be here. Ang guest natin is si MJ Gaan. She'll be here in a while. But as usual, yung ginagawa natin, Sir Eric, we're also playing yung mga talks natin during the first ever on O-Learn
To
Virtual
learn
Summit.
virtual
Yeah.
summit, yes.
Yes, and si MJ was one of the speakers there where where she shared her story. So, yan.
Grabe,
Um,
nakaka-excite yung nung sinabi mo yung 21 million, biglang para akong kinakuryente doon ah. 21 million in 1 month. Oh my God.
in
Oh.
8 months naman.
8
The
months. Kahit,
first 8 months niya.
kahit gawin mo 12 months yun, Sir Jerry, di ba? So, divided by 12 mo yung 21M. Wow, my God.
Yes, ang laki.
So,
Si Ma'am Josie
napakalaki
is
ng
here.
opportunity.
Yan,
Hi,
hi
Ma'am
Sir Eric at Sir
Josie! Kamusta
Josie,
po
looking
kayo?
great. Salamat,
So,
Ma'am Josie. Si Miss Ma'am
ingat po
Josie
kayo.
is the owner of
From,
Peanut World and Crave Chicharon, and they are accepting orders na. You know, Sir Eric,
yes. May
na-miss
lemon pa
ko,
din si Ma'am Josie. May lemon pa yan.
yeah, na-miss ko yung, ano yan, peanuts? Oops, ano
Oh,
ba to?
tama ka.
Excuse. Na-miss ko yung chicharon in fishkin na tinitinda ni Ma'am Josie. So, buti na lang nag-available na online. So, yan, naka-order ako. Naka-order kami the other day. Salamat, Ma'am Josie, na snacks namin, favorite snacks. Ayun.
Yan.
Um,
Thank you, Ma'am Josie.
ayaw na nito Ayan. Okay. Sige. So, si Miss Joyce is also here. Hi, Miss Joyce.
Uy! Si Ma'am Joyce of True Blends and Chicken Chops to
Yes.
go. Okay,
Go.
magandang gabi po, my franchisor. Boss
Okay,
ko po
sige.
yan.
So, wag na natin patagalin. Again, for those who just came in, please say hi and where are you from sa ating chat box. This is day 7. Paano ba? Day
Day 7 po.
ng O-Learn Live. And we'll
Yes.
share with you the talk of MJ Gaan, which is how to sell in Lazada.
Yes.
Yan, which is very relevant ngayon. And then, in a while,
21 million
yes, she'll be here to entertain your questions. So kung may questions kayo,
questions.
take down notes nyo lang because she'll be here in a while to join us. Okay?
Great.
So, let's hear the talk
do
na
this.
of MJ Gaan. Let's do this. I'll share lang
Virtual clap.
screen. Okay, so let's watch this presentation by MJ.
Our last speaker for this afternoon's virtual business summit. The very first in the Philippines, by the way, only from O-Learn. Ayan, she is one of the top sellers and trainer in Lazada. Her Lazada store, Franeta Mall, sells millions of pesos every month. Now, her company is also an accredited service provider of Lazada and the pioneer provider of store design templates throughout Lazada, hundreds of thousands of active sellers nationwide. She is one of the co-founders of Xscale Summit, the largest e-commerce gathering in the Philippines, and also awarded by the 37th People's Choice Awards as Outstanding Young Lady Entrepreneur. She is committed to hard work, obviously. And of course, at 18 years old, she had to work while studying to support herself and her family and is now a self-made millionaire. Do you want to know her secret? Kasi gusto ko nang malaman. So this afternoon, stay watching with us because we have with us Miss MJ Gaan.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm so excited to share with you for today's learning, and thank you for that very warm welcome and introduction to me. And thank you so much, Olearn, for this opportunity that I will be able to share with you all the learnings that I know when it comes to e-commerce business, particularly for Lazada. So for today's topic, I'm going to discuss about how I made 21 million peso during my first 8 months in Lazada. So I know you are excited, and so I am as well. And this is more of a journey, success journey discussion with you. So I hope you bear with me as I I'm gonna give this a little bit of formal and informal way, but I hope you would learn something from here. So I guess let's start off. So once again, I am the founder of BDI Incorporated and Froneta Mall, and I actually started Lazada 2017. It was during those days or during that time, I was just selling one product. With this one product, it was actually my breakthrough because um, basically it happens during the time that I don't really have any knowledge on selling it online. Although I do have experience during my early or during my early age, during my early years on how to sell it on manual online selling. That includes on how do you call this, like Facebook, Sulit, um, kung alam niyo yung mga OLX site. So that's how I started selling it online. But in this case, what I'm gonna be starting is how to really basically grow and start your own e-commerce business through Lazada, just like how I started it with my own journey with Lazada business. So as we all know, companies right now really needs training also and guidance when it comes to helping them grow their businesses. And this is one way for me to also share with you on how to take off your business to the next level, especially on the digital course. Or if you have already an existing digital business, then this is something I guess I could share or give more value to you. So for today's topic, I'm going to discuss to you about four areas only. So basically, this is about the background of what I'm doing, some tips and insights about the business, some key benefits and results on how to do this kind of business, and what are the learnings or easy next steps that you can take action the moment that you plan and you decided to start this off already. So hope you are now excited, everyone. So let's take it off. So as we all know, Lazada is really familiar in the Philippines, and not only in the Philippines, but actually across Southeast Asian country, because Lazada is actually one of the top or the pioneer when it comes to e-commerce marketplace in Southeast Asian region. That includes Lazada Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, and the rest of other 6 countries. So with Lazada platform, there are a lot of sellers who have been helped across these different channels. I mean, across this Southeast Asian country regions. But there are a lot of times also that these sellers, either new ones or existing ones, are really having challenges on how to really grow their business online. Okay, so that's the reason why my question here is, although Lazada is the platform you can start selling online, especially if you really have a good product that you want to sell at free cost, the question is, how could you sell this successfully, or how to sell it successfully? Because as we all know, people who now know how to create your own store, they thought like, parang, mag-upload ka lang ng photos, mag-upload ka lang ng content, believing that this is already just the things that you need to understand on how to come up with your own e-commerce business. But they doesn't know it doesn't stop from there. There are a lot of things that you really have to consider. There are, in fact, a lot of, how I should say this, sellers in Lazada that quite struggling when it comes to how to really make sales, okay? How to make conversion with their store, how to make their store visible or their products visible, how to make a brand, and a lot of stuffs. And moreover, these traditional sellers even have issues on how to really start it with Lazada, So for those who wanting to start creating their own Lazada business, and for those who are already existing, having struggles on how to level up their store or how to grow their business. So these are the questions we would like to answer, or I'm going to give you some tips and insights that could help you really answer this. Okay, so I hope with my journey on how I was able to start it with Lazada, I can really make an impact to you to also grow your existing Lazada business if you have or started off right now, if you really plan to have your own e-commerce business, particularly for Lazada platform. Because Lazada has been really my, how do I call this? A breakthrough experience for me, because right before having an online business, right before having Lazada as a platform for my retailing business. I've been through a lot of different businesses. That also includes right now I've diversified a lot of businesses already. That includes consultancy businesses, a lot of stuffs. So but it was through e-commerce because as we all know right now, it's really on the digital phase already. So might as well, while you are already having your own existing business or still planning to have your own business, go with the one that is trending right now and go where the next generation will really become big, and that is through digital transformation. Okay, so here are some tips and insights I would like to share with you. Very basic, three things I would like to share with you as to how to start your own business with Lazada. And one of the things that I always tell about to people who is asking me, okay, MJ, so paano ba? Paano ba siya simulan? Basically, how can I start? Or ano yung mga tips na pwede mong mabigay sa amin? So, number one, of course, right before having this opportunity to have your own Lazada business, you have first to create your own store. Okay, basically for those na wala pang Lazada store, you have to start with one store. I started as with one store, 2017, with one product, whole year round. Although I added one more, so that was like two products in just 1 year, and that's really where my breakthrough happened. I've made millions of sold items on that first year round. 2018, that's where I started really having multiple category already in my store and multiple stores already at the same time, multiple products na. So with one store and one product to now multiple stores and multiple products. And fortunate enough to become also a trainer in Lazada, and I was able to help also other hundreds and thousands of sellers in Lazada. So number one tip, kickstart your own e-commerce journey by really having your own Lazada store. Although there are really various platforms where you would know how to start your Lazada business, because there's a lot of, as we all know, internet right now. Internet is everywhere, through phones, through your desktops and all. You can probably get on signing up your own Lazada business, and from there, that's your first action plan. So sign up for the Lazada account. Easy as go to lazada.com.ph and sign up for one, and then from there you fill up all the details, and and the next step for that is I would like you to go to Lazada University. In this case, you will just have to attend all the trainings, seminars, courses, mostly are e-learnings, mostly are modules that you can start off the moment that you are already signed up as a Lazada seller or a Lazada merchant. And by the way, right before I forget, there are three kinds of sellers in Lazada. One is Lazada as a local seller marketplace. So this means the good news with all of you na wala pang Lazada business and really starting pa lang even without business permits yet, you can now sign up as a Lazada seller for free without any business documents yet. The only thing that you have to consider is one valid ID. So you can now start your Lazada seller marketplace. The other seller in Lazada is what we call brand sellers or brand merchants. These are official stores or official brands where they are selling. These are like, to name a few, let's say Bench, L'Oreal, Watsons. These are big brands, already have their brick and mortar businesses, and they jump on also to doing business digital through Lazada platform. So if you want to become also a brand merchant or brand seller, you can too, but there are actually prerequisites and also requirements that you have to make sure to also fulfill it right before becoming a Lazada brand seller. The third one is Lazada cross-border seller. This is where you can now sell across 6 countries of Lazada, okay? But you need to have it. This is very important because you cannot become a cross-border seller not unless you have actually a China hub. So basically, there are only few who are now cross-border sellers in Lazada, and luckily, I'm able to also being how do you call this? Able to get this kind of opportunity because right now we're also on our pilot stage for our cross-border Lazada account. So I'm gonna give you more details about it at the later part. But right now, okay, tip and take insights. Number one, start your own store, create your own Lazada store. So I advise that you can start it off with local seller marketplace as a basic seller. Okay, that could be also a corporate account, by the way. So meaning to say, if you have a business permit already, you can submit that and become local seller marketplace, local seller in Lazada. Number two is log on to your account, go to Lazada University, access these free trainings that you can get, and these are all free. If you really wanted to grow your business in Lazada, these courses would really help you out. And nothing to worry because this is already part of your Lazada platform and you can access it at any time. The third one I would like to, I should say, if this is for people or for those of you, yes, you, sa mga gusto talaga magsimula ng Lazada business but doesn't really have the know-how or doesn't really have the background to doing business online, or basically if you wanted to really just go start your Lazada business the easiest way that you can. Well, this one, the last tip is probably the last resort already that you can get, and that is by getting in touch with a Lazada service providers, or that is what we call service marketplace enablers. So ano po tong mga to? These are like third-party agencies that will help you start or grow your new and existing Lazada business. So they help out, these agencies are helping you out like for the branding, for the marketing, for the management, and overall end-to-end e-commerce solutions for your Lazada business. Isn't it so cool to know that there are agencies like this? Okay, I'm gonna give you more details about how to get in touch with service marketplace partners, but let me now head on straight to our next slide. So these are just my basic tips. Start your own Lazada store, go to Lazada University and check out all the trainings all for free there, or you can now also get in hire enablers where they can help you immediately on creating your store, manage your store, and build up your store. Okay, now what would be the key benefits that you can get the moment that you jump up your business on Lazada? Syempre, kung ako, brick and mortar yung business ko, for example, I have my physical stores, or for those that I don't really have my business yet and I want to start it with Lazada, but I do have a product, on how can I sell this? I'm going to start it off with Lazada. What are the key benefits that you can get by starting this? So we do have approved marketing channel. As we all know, Lazada is really a wide market. Meaning to say this Lazada is also a captured market platform now. What does it mean? This means that basically, meron ng mga suki na dyan na mga customers, mga buyers at the same time on the platform. So easily, the moment that you start with your store in Lazada, you can also top these captured markets na. Number two, there are this new knowledge acquisition. Syempre, marami kang matutunan the moment that you start your business on Lazada. You get to know how does this work, what's the difference between starting it, what's a business with doing business or retailing offline and doing retailing online, especially how accessible it is with the platform. The third is sellable store. This, I guess, also works hand in hand because you have to work on making sure that your store will be sellable. And there are a lot of ways and on how to do that. But basically, if you start with Lazada, one of the key benefits is, of course, this store would be sellable enough. Like you don't have limit when it comes to your market because it's online. So Lazada could deliver it nationwide. And of course, sales could increase. If you have existing business na offline, then you are now jumping off also or transition your business online and you're using Lazada platform, then this could be an add-on channel, add-on sales channel for you. So the more channels of distribution, the more ways also of increasing your sales. And of course, this is one of the things that I would like to also highlight here is acquisition of new and loyal customers. So sino po kaya dito ang, as a business owner, as a business person, ano yung most priority mo or anong priority natin when it comes to really starting our own business, be it offline or online? In the online stage, the easiest one that I can always vouch for is creating a system or creating a community. What community is this? These are new and loyal customers that people can go to your stores, get to your products, and build a loyalty customers. So, isa yan sa mga benefit that you can get when you do the business with the platform. And of course, we also have here traffic channel. So, in this case, mas madali na magkaroon tayo ng visibility, magkaroon tayo ng engagement, and thus also conversion because the channel alone, which is the platform, has already captured market. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina. So in this case, we are already driving traffic on our channel that is already existing. And of course, we can also have the sustained marketing drive. So very good news for those people na hindi pala marketer or hindi into marketing, doesn't have experience to it, or even have experience to it. The platform gives you free advertising tools, marketing tools that you can access at any time. So just the same as what I'm going to tell sa last part, it's free advertising. The platform could give you free tools, promotions, sales drives. All you have to do is maximize, utilize a platform, make use of it from end to end. Okay, so these are the benefits that you can get as you work with creating your own Lazada business. And these are the three easy steps I would like to share with you. Sige, MJ, sige, ganyan pala yung business when it comes to online, when it comes to Lazada, when it comes to creating your store, how to grow your store, or how to start up with my own store. What are the three things probably, or not really three, or top three, or things that you would like to share when it comes to the easy steps? And there are three things only. Yes, it's three. So let me start with number one. So we have as easy as prepare yourself. So kahit saang venture man yan or anumang venture man ang gusto mong tahakin sa buhay mo, especially when starting your own business or for people who has already their existing business, regardless of the situation, you always have to prepare yourself. Of course, kasama na dyan yung what are this? Set your goals and make it simple and attainable. So, lagi ko lang sinasabi for people who would like to start with Lazada, basic lang naman. All you have to do is three things. You have to know what is your offering. Okay? What does it mean? Anong binibenta mo? Is it products or services? So, if it's products, so what product is this? Okay. Number two, you have to know what is your marketing platform. So mean to say, where do you want to have these products be promoted? If you're planning to have it online, then basically it's digital marketing. So we have our social media as your digital marketing platform. The third one that you have to consider when starting your own online business, regardless of whatever platform, but of course, if it's about Lazada, third one is selling platform. And since we're talking about Lazada's journey, my success journey with Lazada, then the easiest one that you can start is through Lazada platform. So set your goals, be clear about it, make it simple, and make it that's a very attainable. So may tinatawag na tayong SMART goals, right? So basic as that. And number two, we have to be determined to launch your new store and level up your existing store. So for those who are just starting, who would like to start with Lazada, as mentioned, prepare yourself, gather infos, research. For those who has already existing, all you have to do is utilize, maximize the platform. Of course, ask help if it's needed. And we have Lazada University to access those trainings for free to learn more knowledge about how to grow your business online with Lazada. Or you can also ask a third-party agency, which is accredited service marketplace partner of Lazada, which later on, I'm going to discuss that further to you. And the last is, I still have two more, by the way. We have set your product and vision, a store vision. So what does it mean? This means that you have to make sure that you know where you want it to go to, where you are heading to in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Now you've built your Lazada business. What do you want to happen? Do you want to build your own brand of products? You want to build your own multiple brands? So create your product store and product vision. And there, of course, hindi dapat lagi mawala to. Make sure that you research your customer journey. Regardless of whatever product it is, make sure that you are continuously researching the behavior of your customers. The number two that I would like to share with you is educate yourself. So as mentioned, attend free trainings of Lazada University, and that's all for free. Access anytime through your platform. And tune into all promotions and updates to all social media channels. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of this, you can make use as your marketing platform or digital marketing platform. So all you have to do is make sure that you educate how to make use of digital strategies, how to make use or maximize of your Lazada store by tuning into Lazada University resources. And number three, but not the least, we have prioritize your store. Know your market, check your demands, highlight your USP, or what we call unique selling proposition, brand your store, catalog your SKU product offerings, or your what do you call this, the offer, regardless if it's products or services. Also advertise on social media marketing channels. So I've already mentioned it to you earlier. Make sure that you also promote through digital channels like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and a lot of different social media platforms. So drive traffic from your digital channel towards your Lazada store business. And then maintain, of course, excellent store operations, ratings, and reviews. This is very important. Make sure that you have maintained an operations excellence, okay? And utilize free advertising tools, of course. This is already a free tool that is within the Lazada platform. Join Lazada promotions and events. Be very active, guys. So make sure, I always tell, when I started my own business in Lazada, I've been very, ano tawag dito? I'm very excited. I'm very enthusiastic when it comes to learnings, when it comes to growing my business. So I make sure that I attend free trainings in Lazada, be it physical or be it through e-learning. And the last, which I'm going to be discussing this a little further, get an accredited Lazada service providers or service marketplace platforms. Very good news to tell you guys, because when I started as a seller, the journey of having one store with one product to growing it up to the time where I was being appointed as a trainer, and I was already lucky enough to become a trainer of Lazada, and I was able to share this with the rest of my other co-sellers and merchants in Lazada. But that doesn't end from there. Fortunate enough that I was also, our company, BDI Incorporated, has become also one of the pioneer service providers and enablers of Lazada Philippines. So what does it mean? It means that we now also are catering and helping out hundreds of thousands of Lazada sellers nationwide. So we help them everything when it comes to their store setup, to store management, and build up, and a lot more. I can give more details to you at the later part. And yeah, so those are the things. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Again, what are the easy next steps for you to start up your business in Lazada, or for those who has existing business na? We have what is the number one is, what is it? The number one, we have let me just go back to you so you would see it. Prepare yourself. Next is educate yourself and prioritize your store. So it is as easy as that. You can now have your own existing business grow more with Lazada, or for those who would like to start your own Lazada business. So, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, right before I finish on my talk right now, let me just highlight to you 3 more things, by the way. Right now, I am going to give you a very good news. Ano kayang good news to? Are you excited? I hope you are. That is because this is actually my first ever how do you call this, announcement, because I've been doing a lot of Lazada workshops especially for newbies, or for those who wanted to start with their own Lazada business, and for those who are already existing but is struggling and wanted to grow their Lazada business. So I've been doing a lot of different workshops and trainings inside Lazada University and also outside Lazada University. And a lot of people wanted to ask how to get access to this if malayo ako. Kunyari, wala ako sa Manila and I cannot attend your workshops, and most of the time it's being held only within Metro Manila. How can I get in touch with you, MJ? Or how can I start my own and really get the grasp of starting an online business or grow more my existing Lazada business? Is there any way that I can reach out more resources from you, more knowledge from you, or in any way that you guys could help me out? Even wala ako dito sa Manila, I'm outside Metro Manila. Good news is that, all right, everyone, here it is. I welcome you to my Lazada digital course. And I already launched this actually a week or 2 weeks ago, I guess. But right before I launched it, there are a lot of people who has already booked their own digital courses with me. So the good news with that is this is actually composed of 8 modules, from how you start it up to what are the products you can start off, or what products you could source and sell up to building up your store, and up to the point where what else more tips and techniques on how you make millions on Lazada is also included there. So this digital course is accessible nationwide. Actually, hindi lang nationwide, across the country. So it means global. Why? Because as soon as you just get on this with at Olearn, you can easily access that with your phone or your desktop anytime, anywhere. So the good news is we're actually on sale only today with Lazada, with Olearn Summit. So we're really selling this at an SRP of 14,995, but right now we're now selling it at only actually it's 50% off, so it's like 8,995, but we're giving away more 2,000 pesos discount. All you have to do is get on to olearn.com/MJ and get this for free. Okay, now if you have any Facebook questions, by the way, so we do have one. Oh, okay. So I do got a question here. The question is, hi, Miss MJ. As I don't have any product yet to sell, is affiliate marketing still works and profitable with Lazada? Nice question. Thank you to whoever you are. First off, there are a lot of struggles when it comes to product sourcing, product development, and products that people are experiencing right now, especially on number one, pinoproblema na nga nila how to sell this product, or for those na wala pa mas lalong problema na wala pang produkto, question about affiliate marketing, you can do that. In fact, we also have a system right now in our company, in BDI Incorporated, where we supply the products, we supply the marketing at the same time. All you have to do is set up your store, and we put up these products to you at no cost of inventories. We give it to you. All you have to do is we're giving you actually a commission base to that. Now, meaning to say that to this question, the answer is yes. Affiliate marketing still works and it's profitable. You just have to make sure kung ano yung mga products na mataas yung profit margin. I suggest that you get products that you can get as much as 50%, okay, profit margin, up to like probably you can still take about 30% more. So there are a lot of actually products that you can do affiliate marketing or source products where you really don't need to shell out money. And yes, the answer to that is you can, as long as you make sure that you know what product is this, who are the target market, is there a market already with this product, and basically you just make sure that you could earn from this product if it's an affiliate marketing system, or if it's a product where you just have to sell without any cost. Make sure that you have a good profit margin. Thank you for whoever raised this question. And last few more. Thank you again. So if you guys have any questions, tune in and you can raise up that questions at any time. I'm going to answer that, or at later part, we'll be able to answer that more. So here on the next slide, the very last one, 2 to 3 more, last one. As mentioned, we are also now, our company is an accredited Lazada service provider in Lazada. So as a Lazada service provider, I should rather. And what we do here is for those na nahihirapan magsimula ng business with Lazada, for those who already have existing business with Lazada, this is an answer to you, because we can now help you co-manage your stores. We can help you build up your store, or even we can help you start up your own Lazada business. What do we do? We now do this account management, from store setup to store build up to store management, everything from its branding, marketing, and selling. We're gonna do that for you. So you need not to worry. All you have to do is talk with us and let us manage your Lazada business for you. And today we are on online Olearn Summit, only for today at 10% off for all the services. So here are the services we do offer, as you can see on your screen. All right. So to get more details about this, all you have to do is get onto our contact details on the screen that you can see, so we can help you out from everything from scratch, or for those who are existing but they wanted to revamp, or they wanted to leverage more their existing business on Lazada. And of course, this doesn't end from there. Good news, everyone, because BDI is also now have our own product sourcing, importation, warehousing, fulfillment, and cross-boarding services. What does it mean? So I am a partner of Seller Gateway. So in this case, we are offering local and global servicing of importation of products, sourcing of products, fulfillment, and even cross-boarding. What does this cross-boarding mean? This means that if you wanted to start your own Lazada business, not just in the Philippines, but across Southeast Asian countries, this is the way we can help you. Kasi kailangan mo magkaroon ng China hub. So in this case, you don't need to, because we will be the one to cater that for you. All we need is your product. So get in touch with us to know more about this. And last, everyone, I want to invite you also to our second batch or second run of Xscale, Asia E-Commerce Summit in the Philippines. This is noted as one of the largest e-commerce summit in the Philippines. We've had our first run 2018, and we have like about more or less 2,000 attendees. And also we've invited big brands and e-commerce industries here, from Lazada to Alibaba to logistics companies to banking companies and a lot more. So we are going to have we are going to have another run by June. Stay tuned for the exact date. We've moved it from April 18 to June. So the date is still tentative, but for those who would like to become a partner to us, become an exhibitor, you wanted to speak if you're a brand, and if you wanted to attend as an attendee, get on with us. Just contact us. Just make sure that you leave your info so we can get back to you with enough details. Okay, and that's it. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope I was able to give a little value to you that you can make use of it the moment that you start your Lazada and decide your Lazada business. And for those already existing, make sure that you continue to grow, innovate, and never always be an open-minded person. Thank you and have a good luck.
Sir Jerry. Marinig. I'll re-enter.
Sorry.
Ayan,
Nakamute
yan.
pala ako. Yeah,
Nakamute pala ako.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
but
Galing.
anyway, yun. So that was the presentation of MJ. And as we said, MJ is here to join us live tonight to entertain your questions. So let's bring in MJ. Hi,
Hello.
MJ.
Hi everyone. Good evening.
Hi MJ, good evening.
Good evening po.
Um, so thank you so much, MJ, for that presentation last March 3 and 4 so for the
Yes,
virtual
for the
business.
Orange Summit.
Yeah, and I think may mga questions dito, so entertain na natin para maraming tanong eh.
Unahin
So,
ko Sir Jerry. May tanong si Miss Joyce. Sabi
yes,
niya, thank you Miss MJ for sharing your knowledge. May I know what products you were selling at the start sa Lazada?
yeah.
Oh, I started, this is really a long story, but to cut it really very brief, I started with only one product. It is more of a health and beauty product. So thank you for raising the question, Joyce, and for tuning in. So it's a health and beauty product. It's actually a supplement po. And with that supplement, that was year 2017. And with one product, it really grew so fast in just a matter of like 8 months. Yun yung journey ko towards really making successful journey with Lazada, because after 8 months, that's where we got in our, what do you call this, yung interview ko last time with Olearn, where we got our almost 21 million sales in Lazada with that one product alone. So with that one product, we added one more. It's also health supplement. Up to that point, 1 year and so forth. Only this 1 year, so we're only selling 2 products now. Supplement product. It's really a health and beauty. And after that 1 year, nag-add na kami ng more products. So we started having from one category to multi-categories. So nagkaroon na po kami ngayon ng health and beauty, home appliances, electronics, fashion, and even digital goods and services. So it's a general store already po.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Thank you, MJ.
2 products, 21 million. 8 months.
Yes, the journey when we started. And during that time, it was really, really good kasi it's our own brand. So, nobody else sells those kind of product. Tapos, very effective po siya. Right, even before we sell that on Lazada, it's been selling na rin po talaga offline. So, we're basically selling it na. So, I guess that's also a help po. When your product also speaks for itself. Tapos, you know, utilizing the platform of Lazada and make use of it to other product lines. So, nakakatulong po talaga because basically, platform itself also gives you opportunity to have your own marketing ways by making sure na nagagamit mo lahat ng tools. So, ayan.
MJ, may mga questions pa ako sa iyo. How are you now? Siguro yung una din is how are you now? How's your business? And were you affected by the quarantine? Kasi most of the businesses na brick and mortar were affected by the quarantine. So, your business ba in Lazada, how is it now?
Well, right before the quarantine period, syempre, as we know in the business, there are really months where you've gone through different innovations. You have to also consider really being innovative. Kasi there are products na it works in just seasonal. For example, 3 months. Then you have to come up with another product again. But there are products that's for long term. That's yun yung product namin from the beginning up to now. It's really selling so good. So ginagawa lang namin, we continue to improve it. We continue to develop it more. So for the quarantine period, of course, there's really a big challenge, but there's also an opportunity for e-commerce, especially on our end. I think I mentioned this once kay Sir Jerry. So sabi ko, Sir, hindi ko lubos maisip na naka-lockdown tayo ngayon, naka-quarantine. Kasi parang feeling ko hindi ako naka-quarantine. Kasi ang dami ko pa rin ginagawang trabaho. Right now, I'm in the office, doing really a lot of works at the back end because we've been fulfilling a lot of essential goods. So what are these? Yung mga sanitation kits like alcohol, disinfectants, and everything else. And we've been selling this online. So we were selling it also and this is where the opportunity lies because you can really sell this, even at the crisis period of time like this one. Kasi kumbaga yun yung sinasabi ko po, we continue to develop products, we continue to source products that works with the current market. And the current market right now is in need of the demand for essential goods like this. So right now, we started selling lang ito a week ago and we've sold over like how many na? Less than 10,000 units already in just 1 week alone. And may mga paparating pa kami new product lines, also closely related with the essential goods like masks, mga PPE items, and yun yung mga hinahanap ngayon.
So yun yung mabenta ngayon.
Yeah, so yung mabenta po ngayon. Ito po nakakatawa, which tomorrow, Lazada will gonna pick up some items from us. Kasi Lazada is also operating, Lazada started to basically suspend their operations week ago. But there is already good news because previous day lang, they announced already to have a limited operation for essential goods of items. So for those Lazada sellers like me, you can now take advantage if you have this kind of products. Kaya nga, it's really good na lagi ka pa rin on in the look for what's best to sell. Kasi I was already on the thought of, okay, makikisabay na ako sa quarantine, makikisabay na ako sa lockdown period. This might be my chance to really just rest and take my time. But then, one time I saw this post na, alcohols, and there's a lot of needs of alcohols. There's a lot of needs of disinfectants. There's a lot of needs of this. So sabi ko, I'll try to post it up nga. So yun, bumenta, and the good thing is, we will not start, Lazada right now, we're gonna start to also fulfill this na, ang maganda pa dito, there are some items on our store. Right now, we have multiple stores as well. So we have this one store with us. Hindi siya, I don't really consider it as essential product, pero natuwa ako kasi I think they have considered it semi-essential product. Pero we call this parang COVID-19. Yung mga alcohols and namin na product, we brand them as COVID-19 sanitation kit. So we also brand that in a way that people would see na, I mean, we really have to make a branding also eh. So ito, lalabas kami another kit. We call it COVID-19 Partners Sensual Booster Kit. Which is, ang product po na to is, syempre, nasa bahay ka, you have your partners with you. There is an article which is isasama namin sa marketing collaterals din namin online na continuous making love with your partner at home could help you prevent coronavirus, which we do not, it doesn't mean na talagang kumbaga we tag it as true or not, or it's legit or not, but it's really funny because in fact, Lazada will gonna take out, we're gonna pick up all these items from us, as there are a lot already who have purchased from us. Kasi nga, syempre nga naman, nasa bahay ka, what else could you do with your family, with your loved ones, and also, lalabas kami ng ganong kit, and it's already actually up there, bago pa mismo magkaroon ng quarantine. Pero we've thought of, gawa tayo mag-position tayo na itong product na to, could be something na mas maboost natin because it's Corona time, it's COVID-19 time. So, it's more of gameplay. So, another kit na release namin is more of essential goods din siya, but focus on family and babies. So, meron kami tinatawag ng mga line of products where it's disinfectants for babies, goods for family, safe for babies. So, imagine mo, nasa bahay ka. So paggagamit ka ng mga disinfectant, detergent powder, so kahit may baby ka, napaka-safe to sa'yo. We've been selling this in Lazada, it's selling good. But ginawa namin is, we have positioned another brand, but it's the same brand. We just really reposition it in a way na tutugma siya sa corona thing right now. So lumabas din kami another kit na COVID-19 Family Home Protection Kit. So yun na yung tatlong kit namin ngayon that we are selling. It's funny kasi we were been trying to sell this lang a week ago. Only started with sanitation kit. At bumulusok po talaga. In fact, right now, as I speak po, na nasa opisina ko, sa totoo lang, hindi na po ako nakauwi ng how many days. Kasi nga po, hindi ko rin lubos maisip na talagang sobrang lumakas yung demand niya. So we are doing fulfillment every day. So right now, we're also doing our own fulfillment na rin, kahit pa paano. So, I mean, really, it's you really have to think, although we know what's going on in the world, we know what's going on in the Philippines, and our hearts are into really praying for this pandemic to end. But at the same time, we can make use of it by checking out what are the things na pwede natin gawin online, specifically for our online business like Lazada, like this e-commerce, na matitake advantage natin to help others more, and at the same time, to give more still service to them. So at least, also, natutulungan mo rin yung team mo to make opportunities nila to work at home. Kasi most of the people who works right now with me, mostly are admins and logistics for the fulfillment. So natutuwa lang ako na it's really, really good. May opportunity pa rin talaga at this time.
I think yung lesson doon, MJ, as you're mentioning, is your brand or the being relevant with what is happening now.
Yes,
diba?
being relevant.
So you come up with the products, with the kits, etc. So I think magandang lesson yun sa mga entrepreneurs na rather than, alam mo yun, ma-paralyze tayo sa nangyayari ngayon. We let our creative juices flowing and then think how we can help other people and at the same time, diba, earn a little money out of this. So
actually, in just one day nga po, Sir Jerry, nung last week when we started selling that sanitation kit, we've earned 1 million one day alone.
Grabe.
Sir, nung nag-start ako with that one day, 1 million, during peak, talaga, seasons, like, how they call this, like mga, yung tinatawag ko na flash sale, or mga flash sales. Pero that day, I was like, nakapambahay lang, nag-check lang ng, I mean, basically, really work at home at its
Yeah.
finest, at your convenience. Tapos, maya-maya,
Yeah, congrats.
hindi pa natapos ng araw. Because seriously, may pumasok ng 1 million. It's true. Then from there, and it was only me and our two admins. Kasi hindi pa ako, sabi ko, kasi naka-work suspension naman po ang operations namin. Pero I just really tried. And then apparently, yun yung nangyari. So, tinuloy-tuloy ko na. So, I call on other more people now. If you wanna still work with and also yun. So, nakaka siya. So, let's make use of the opportunity right now, relevant to, the current situation, and make a brand out of it also.
Yeah. Very good advice, MJ. I-ano ko lang tong mga ibang questions para ma-discuss natin. Sabi niya ni Abe, what's today's percentage daw of buyers versus sellers in Lazada? I'm not sure kung anong ibig niyang sabihin. Baka sa akin, may kita ba si Lazada? May commission ba si Lazada in what you're selling?
Since there are three kinds of Lazada sellers, sir. Yung first one, local marketplace, 2018, wala na pong commissions sa Lazada noon, zero commission. Okay. There are some ports that they're taking out some service fees, like 1.26 something, but zero commission na doon. But there is other two kinds of Lazada seller, we call it brand sellers. May commission po si Lazada doon. Ito yung mga brands, official brands, so meron po. And then cross-border sellers, ito yung if you're selling outside the country.
Outside the Philippines,
Yes, outside the Philippines. So there is po on that part.
Okay. So dun sa local market seller, wala. Tama ba? Tapos dun sa brand sellers, which is kung brand ka, yung mga sikat na brand, tapos cross-border, dun lang may commission.
Yes, okay. There is.
Okay. Tapos may tanong din si Menson, is there a fulfillment center in for Lazada? I know maraming fulfillment centers si Lazada all over the Philippines. Tama ba?
Yes, there is. We call it also FBL, Fulfillment by Lazada. So if you are already an existing Lazada, this one you might want to consider para makapag-less ka sa operations mo. You focus more on product development and product marketing advertising. So ito, and delivery straight from Lazada. So,
okay, sige, thank you. Tapos si Menson din, paano daw ba mag-research meron bang product research tools for sellers? So I think for most people who are starting out in their Lazada store, wala pa silang product, etc. Paano ba mag-research ng products nakikita? And siguro in our training sa Ulearn, MJ, you're sharing the data ng mga bestseller categories.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe you can mention them rin.
Actually, there are a lot of ways on how to really source products you can start off. Pero para to make it a little easier for you to start off, I always don't complicate. Kasi you can always explore at a later time. Best thing first is you have to figure out which ones that you can start off with the resources that you have. Ako, nasimula ko, I don't have puhunan that time po eh. So what happened to me, I just have a friend who let me borrow this supplement. O MJ, may 50 suplemento, benta mo. Pag nabenta mo, bayaran mo ko. And then, dadagdagan ko. And then, terms by terms. So, ganun nangyari. So, don't complicate too much. Two things ang lagi ko pong na-advise. Number one, if you wanna go with a product, kasi may tinatawag din po tayong ako on a personal level, there's what we call magic price. Go with a product that doesn't really price too much high. If you wanted to have to start off testing a product, it can go with not higher than 500, not higher than 1,000. And what are these kind of products? One of which is mga consumable products. And since nagsimula ako sa consumable products, I can attest that it's really works well with me because once a customer buys this health supplement to me, bibili ulit sila dahil nga naging effective sa kanila. So the tendency is they have to continue to repeat purchase to me. So that's one. Consumable products, you can start it off. Anything that product na basically for sa mga nagsisimula pa lang talaga na hindi masyadong mataas, more than 1,000, that's one. Or if it's an electronic products or electronic devices, basically hindi siya masyadong mataas yan. It can go up 3,000 and above. But if you have naman the supplies to it, then go. But if you really want to think of what product you can start off with something na okay lang na kahit you will just redistribute it, mean to say, may product na, may brand na to, i-resell mo lang. Pagka wala pa talaga, that's where I don't really suggest na mag-spend ka too much by purchasing a product na you didn't even have the time to test it out yet. So for you to test it out, test first with products na pwedeng existing na, i-market mo lang siya, and then you're out there, kung it works with you, then continue reselling that. Or second thing is, as you outsource products, you check with the top five categories right now. So we have the electronics, we have also the fashion, FMG, which is fast moving consumer goods, and also consumable products. And last also, that's also selling best right now is mga cosmetics as well. So kung makikita mo, majority of these products are all consumable products kasi nga repeat purchases. But that doesn't mean that it ends from there. So it really depends on how you will position your brand. So ayun po.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank
Sir
you so
Jerry.
much, MJ. Yes, sir, Eric.
Miss MJ, you said kanina, for those who are starting, educate themselves. Now, para sa mga magsisimula, mga ganong katagal o ganong kabilis ba ito matutunan?
Sa technology po ngayon, I guess it's a lot more convenient for 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 us na mas matutunan po ito kasi number one, good news naman because Lazada is giving naman po din talaga resources for free that you can check out online, especially if you're a Lazada seller na. Right now, it's been even easy na kasi before, you have to go through a lot of processes, right? Even before mag-reseller ka, you have to go through registration of your business documents, business permits, and all. Like kung ako nga naman talaga, gusto ko lang magbenta lang talaga na hindi ko pa alam kung magbebenta tong product ko na to, pwede ko bang simulan? Punta ka lang na Lazada website, as easy as sign up as a seller, submit your ID, and then you can start na from there. So, napakadali na po. It's very easy access na po. Unlike before, when I started, nag-attend pa ako ng virtual training, kailangan kong ma-upload yung documents ko, and a lot more. So, mas madali na po siya ngayon, sir. Also, right before you go to Lazada, before you sign up for Lazada, kasi as we all know, Lazada is really known on e-commerce platform, marketplace right now. You also have to consider checking on once nagsimula ka kay Lazada, think about already the long term. So, syempre, rin naman ng online business mo, at it's easy as to start rin naman right now, start already of thinking, hindi lang isang product. Start with 5, start with 10, or start with something na nandiyan na sa market. You just have to try reselling that. So, yun.
Maganda yung sinabi mo, Miss MJ, no? Na hindi lang siya parang ngayon during the quarantine period. So, they can think beyond, diba? So, hindi lang siya stopgap, si Jerry. So, digital is the way. Hindi na siya stopgap. Kasama na siya sa way of business and the strategy of especially the small and medium enterprises. So,
yes.
Yung mga online palengke nga po dyan, nakikita ko.
Online palengke.
Online palengke, yes, meron po yan. Also, we have our friend ni Sir Jerry, which is our partner in Xscale. Sana nanonood ka, si JT, he's Mayani. So, also, fresh from farm foods. So, ongoing din sila. So, we were talking.
Wow.
we were just talking a day ago, 2 days ago. So, sabi,
wow.
Kumusta ko? So, kumusta are you guys operational? They are fully operational and massive din yung ano nila. Tumaas yung increase ng operations din po nila. So, akala din niya, akala naman niya, di ba walang Lazada right now? Sabi ko, hindi. Dire-diretso ako. And hindi lang actually, gumawa pa, because we have our own e-commerce site also. So, all platforms possible that I can still sell, I continue to sell. And of course, syempre, may naman that we can have at our own, kami, nagdi-deliver na rin kami. So, ano po yung nangyari. Kaya inoferan ko na rin to, hi JT, inoferan ko din tuloy ng sanitation kit. Ngayon, nire-refer din niya ako sa mga institutionals naman that they needed disinfectant, sanitizing cream.
Very inspiring. Kanina, when I heard your 21 million in 8 months, now you're saying 1 million a day. So 30 million in 1 month.
Most likely, not every day, sir. Pero, it's, when there's an opportunity like this, really have to grab. I mean, Sabi ko, hindi ko naman lubos minsan na magbenta ng alcohol kasi, yun po pala, that's the one I wanna also give an advice. Where do you find alcohols? Where do you find suppliers that would help you sell the product? So just so happen, kaka-check ko lang, kaya magandang pakinabang po talaga pag kahit na naka-quarantine ka. So syempre, check ka ng Facebook, check ka ng Instagram, check ka everywhere. Kung makita mo doon, ang dami doon na may nakita lang ako na nagdo-donate ng mga mask, nagdo-donate ng mga alcohol na din. Sabi ko, ando na rin naman po ako sa pagdo-donate and pag-sponsor and really help out. Pero sabi ko, there's something in it. So there's a demand. So sabi ko, where do I get these supplies kaya? So good thing naman, friend, kasama ko po sa organization. And they're a manufacturer of this kind of products. So, and at the same time, naging kliyente po namin sila. We handled their brand. So, sumakto, when I approached her, they needed also a marketing team to help them out selling online. Kasi nga, they're not really into selling online. They're more of offline institutions and all. And then pinakita ko, sabi ko, sige, let me try to check it out. And in just one day, nakita niya kagad na lahat ng inquiries, lahat ng mga orders. This is so funny. Sabi ko, paano na nagawa yan? Sabi ko, tinest ko nga lang, di ko rin alam. Pero I guess because of the demand. So if there's a demand, there's a supply, then there's the business. So,
yeah. Yeah, ang galing. Very inspiring. MJ, tanong ni Lori, as of now da, nagdi-deliver ba ang Lazada everywhere or limited ng operations nila?
Po ngayon, it's only essential goods
Essential goods. Okay.
Essential goods. Actually, if you're a Lazada seller po, Miss Lori, there should be an email to you that, especially kung naka-FBL ka, Fulfillment by Lazada, yung mga nakalagay po doon, naka-identify kung ano yung mga essential goods. So that includes yung mask, PPE, mga sanitation kits, even goods like mga, how do you call this? Yung mga goods, wet market products, yung mga ganun. Kasi Lazmart, which is Lazada Grocery Mart, has been continuously operational naman po talaga. Even Lazada started to close on some of their operations because of their logistics. Pero right now, they continue to resume na, pero mga essential goods lang po. So,
okay.
we will be picked up already with the Lazada logistics for essential goods.
Okay. And MJ, isang tanong na lang on my end, unless may tanong pa Sir Eric. During our training sa Lazada, you also mentioned about, di ba, how they can stand out. Kasi yung maraming concerns sa mga sellers ngayon is Lazada might be saturated already. There are a lot of people selling in Lazada para parehas na lang ang products, etc.
Yes.
Pamurahan lang ba siya, etc. So, can you give them some advice? How to stand out, and pamurahan lang ba talaga sa Lazada, or you can do things na makakatulong sa'yo na kahit mas mahal ka, I mean, people will still buy from you?
I think that's actually one of the most important questions, sir. Kasi this doesn't apply only with online. Kasi imagine mo sa Divisoria po, di ba? A lot of walang product, pero they still sells good. So like with parang, kaya nga may tinatawag sila online Divisoria daw. Like, kasi pamurahan. Don't
Yeah.
With Lazada, I've always been very advocate of creating your own brand. This doesn't apply with Lazada alone, but also, of course, in the e-commerce industry. The good thing lang with Lazada platform is they've been helping you to build not just a brand, but also to build your own identity. So meaning to say, nang sabi ko kanina, if you want to start with your own product, if you want to start with what product you can start off with Lazada, that doesn't mean na kailangan mag-build ka na ng sarili mong produkto. If there's just this product that you can just resell and remarket, that's good. The only thing that you have to consider is how to reposition it with your own unique brand identity. So what we can do with that, what we can help you with that, or I add advice with that is make sure that you build your identity in and out according to what you wanted the people perceive you. So, on my case, nung nagsimula kasi ako, sarili kong product, yun, so mas better.
Yeah.
Pero others na resellers sila, distributors sila, for example, so what you can do is create your own store with your own identified name of the store and build that as your own unique branding, basically. So, what Lazada is doing right now, hindi siya pamurahan. In fact, I've been very blunt to tell this na It's not really by pricing alone. Although pricing is also a factor, pero it's not the major factor. The main factor here is um, when people, it's really an overall after service also. Number one, if you have a good positioning of your branding, you make sure that your store is being built in and out with a good creatives, a good content. At the same time, for example, you're selling Hershey's. Let's name a brand, Hershey's. But that doesn't mean, so it means your store should not be just Hershey's. Your store should be like chocolate, what do you call this? Sabihin na natin, chocolate savvy. So with chocolate savvy, people will go to your store na anything about chocolates, sweets, anything about, it can be, ang peg mo doon is anything about chocolate na imported, sa kay chocolate savvy sila pupunta. So how can you let these people come to that store, to your store sa chocolate savvy? Yun yung sinasabi ko, you have to position your store, make a brand, make an identity, so that kapag may nakita silang Hershey's, may nakita silang Kisses, alam nila na ang magandang puntahan doon, a legit one and a good one is the chocolate savvy. Pag may release na bagong chocolate savvy, doon sila pupunta sa store mo. So how to do that? With your catalog, with your storefront, with your content, with your advertising, marketing, and of course, your after service. And at the same time, we always do this, what we call reward system. Pag bumili sila, we always make sure na may binibigay kaming something sa kanila like a thank you note. Once they follow that thank you note, like our store page, follow our store page, and everything else, binibigyan namin sila ng rebate. So, mas bumabalik sila sa amin. So, it's not really always just the pricing. It has a factor, but that doesn't mean it's really the major factor. So, I've tested this already po when I started within that 1 year period. Ang binibenta ko kasi that time is from a networking company. So, I already have my own brand nun. Tapos magbibenta ako ng same brand, same product line nung binibenta akong sarili kong brand. So, sabi ko, maging effective kaya ang ginagawa kong sistema. Pero ibibenta ko siya nang hindi ko SRP po talaga. Hindi ako nagbababa po talaga ng SRP kasi I always follow with what's the company's standards also. And we have to abide that also. So, binibenta ko siya ng same price with a lot of sellers selling it, 200 sellers selling the same product. What I only did make sure that I advertise my product at my own identity. Hindi ko binibenta solely yung product. Ang binibenta ko is my store, that this store has this all. Parang ang tag tuloy nila sa store ko is an official brand store. Na anong product lagay ko dito, dito tayo bibili kasi kahit same lang yung product pricing, doesn't matter, pero yung after service nila maganda, may rebate system sila, maganda, may reward system sila, maganda. So at the same time, yung positioning namin ng creatives namin, ng content namin is may hagot talaga. Hindi katulad ng magbebenta ka lang, post mo lang dyan, nothing else. So it's really overall operations excellence.
Yeah. Sir Jerry,
very
last
well
na lang.
said. Sure, Sir Eric.
May nag-text sa akin, Miss MJ, ang Lazada ba delivers food? Or pwede magbenta ng food sa Lazada?
Yes, very, very great po right now. Well, there's Lazmart. It's Lazada supermarket. So you can sell wet products there. Lazmart. They started lang nitong October 10 of last year. And we were just lucky enough that also our company BDI is the one also handling Lazmart brands for their creatives.
Lahat na pala. Even grocery. Okay.
Groceries, meron na. Ang maganda po dito, although I'm not sure pwede na siyang spill, pero sooner or later, everything po talaga mabibenta with Lazada. Right now, most likely, I think it's already been up there, pero hindi pa talaga na how do you call this, na advertise or it's not being utilized yet. But soon, Lazada would have a chance for sellers to have their own fleet. So, meaning to say, which is a really, really good. So, ibig sabihin, if you want to have your product to be delivered within the next 24 hours or the same day, lalo na kung mga wet products yan, if you have your own fleet, you have to do that, di ba? So, gano'n po ng gano'ng opportunity and very excited to, kaya ngayon pa lang, habang naka-quarantine, aralin po natin paano magsimula ng Lazada because, this is the best time to learn more, make use of our time, and we can still, really continue to grow our how do you call this, the opportunities na pwede nating magawa po. So, ayun. And
Yeah, thank you, MJ. Sir
Thank
Eric, we
you.
have other questions?
Wala na po. Ang ganda
Okay
ng
na.
mga na-share ni Miss MJ sa ating mga viewers tonight.
Yeah, sabi nga na ng isang ano natin, si House, sabi niya very practical daw and insightful. So, yeah, thank you so much MJ and invite them. We have a special discount sa ating How to
Yes.
Effectively Sell in Lazada. You
yes,
know, we've been doing this training since 2018 ata, MJ, no? 2019.
19 to
Is it 19?
parang
Nakalimutan ko na.
late na, opo. Pero, oo,
Baka matagal na. We've done several runs already and we've, one of the thrust ni O-Learn is to provide e-learning
correct.
online courses for our viewers. So we have this online course of NJ, How to Effectively Sell at Lazada, and it's a 2,000 peso discount. So invite them, MJ, to check it out.
Yes. Thank you everyone for tuning in right now. Thank you, Sir Jerry. Thank you, Sir Eric. Thank you, Olern, for once again.
Thank you.
And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Tulad ngayon, quarantine, we're still doing all of these things.
Yeah.
E-commerce talaga, e-learning. So that's it with e-commerce. So I would like to invite you if you want to jumpstart your e-commerce business, particularly for Lazada. This is a good time for you to start it off because you have the time. Hopefully, you have and you will need time. Isang araw lang po na upuan ninyo to. I just recently launched my online selling crash course. I mean, online selling course for Lazada to how to start with your own Lazada business, or for those who have existing business in Lazada, how you can maximize and utilize more the platform, and tips on how to how do you call this and best practices that we do with our own stores, and a lot more you would learn on this digital course, and we're up for a good discount. We are now giving away less 2,000 discount if you are gonna purchase it today. So as easy as by going to olearn.com/mj. So hindi mo makakalimutan ang pangalan ko, dalawa lang kung MJ.
You'll never miss it. Yeah.
Yes. olearn.com/mj. Or there's also another link, parang same lang user, di ba?
Yeah, parang-
olearn.com/online selling. So,
Yeah.
in that course, you would learn how to there's 8 modules, but you will learn how to jumpstart your Lazada business. You will learn where to source your products if you want to start your Lazada business. Katulad ng question po kanina. So doon mas detailed po yon. At the same time, how to navigate, how to maximize, how to utilize tips and best practices, and how we can help you if you wanted to also let us help you with your store after the workshop. I mean, after the digital course. So yun, this course is really for everybody, regardless if you're in the Philippines or even outside the Philippines. Kasi pag natutunan mo naman po ito, kahit you're not in the Philippines, you can still create your own account or own store, but you just have to let your people from the Philippines work it for you. So e-commerce is everywhere. Lazada is for you. It's free for you to utilize. So I hope you can get this course, digital course. We are at 2,000 less discount, only for COVID-19 outbreak. So if I were you can take advantage of it while it's on good discount natin. And there, I'm so grateful po for tonight. I hope may natutunan po tayo. If you want to know more, just go on to olearn.com/mj and try to access my digital course by availing the discounted price right now.
Yes.
Maraming salamat po.
Yes,
Thank you very
salamat,
much,
MJ. Yeah, so that was MJ Gaan, our O-Learn mentor on Lazada,
Yes.
certified Lazada trainer, and also meron pang isa yung like sa in Southeast Asia, MJ, right? You're one of the
Yes.
certified trainers. Yan. So
Yeah,
Congratulations.
yan. So just
been
Yeah,
very
just-
grateful po. Malay niyo po, yung isa sa mga attendees po ngayon, nag-jumpstart siya sa Lazada, nag-take ng course, di ba?
Yeah.
They started with Lazada. Who knows, next time, mag-share na rin po siya ng journey niya. At malaking bagay po yun at marami po tayong na-share ng knowledge ng ng learnings, ng best practices. We will never go wrong by sharing what we know. Kasi
Yan.
the more that we give, ika nga, the more that we also receive. So I hope you guys, wag nang pakumbik-kumbik, go check on that site and you will see how you can, get on, jumpstart your Lazada business. Or for, ika nga, sa mga Lazada sellers na po dyan, tulungan po natin mga Lazada sellers po natin on how we can help them more.
Okay, thank you, MJ.
Maraming salamat.
Yan, so...
Galing, fully
yeah.
loaded. Galing.
Oh.
Hindi natin napansin.
Hindi natin napansin, nag-overtime tayo, Sir Eric.
Pero, I think for, Sir Jerry, I think for our viewers tonight, worthwhile because most are asking, ano pwede nilang gawin habang tayo naka-quarantine. And for those who are not yet online, in the online business, I'm sure they got a lot of tips from Miss MJ. At very inspiring yung kwento niya, no? The way she started and the way how she is continuing, her success. Imagine the amount that she was able to sell in one day, no?
Yes.
So, sa mga kababayan po natin, may pag-asa po. Habang tayo ay nandito sa COVID-19 quarantine, huwag kayong malugmok. May pag-asa pa rin tayong lahat.
Yes. And speaking of that, Sir Eric, because a lot of people are asking kung sakaling paano nga ba talaga, especially yung mga kasama natin na entrepreneurs are asking kung paano nga ba talaga mag-transition offline to online, from their retail business to online. So I'm planning po to do a webinar from offline, entitled From Offline to Online. So this is actually to help you transition your business to online. So, yun, kung may enough interest, I'll be willing to do that either siguro Thursday or Friday. So, for those of you who are watching, if you want to enroll in that webinar, it's gonna be a free webinar. So, comment lang po ng webinar in the comment section. So, comment kayo ng webinar in the comment section. So, yan, tingnan natin if there's enough. Yes, if there's enough interest, I'll do that on maybe Thursday or Friday this week. Yes. So, yun, comment lang po ng webinar. Yan, I've been exposed. Yan, I'm a big proponent of e-commerce ever since. So, we've together with MJ, yun yung kasama ng mga iba naming partners, si Ryan was also here kanina. We staged the biggest e-commerce event in the Philippines, which is Xscale. Yes. Yeah.
Congratulations.
So we're planning to do that again this year. So yan. So kung may enough interest, yon, just comment. Madaming nagko-comment ng webinar. So thank you so much. Yon. So comment lang po ng webinar if you want to attend, and we'll send you the link. So I'm planning to do that on Thursday or Friday. Ayan, Sir Eric.
Sir Jerry.
Ayan.
Ikapito na.
Yan. So, again, as we shared kanina, we're doing some revisions dito sa ating O-Learn Live. So, we'll do this every Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay? So, mukhang
Jerry,
tama. Yes.
Ipa-plug ko lang. Hopefully this week, we'll have entrepreneurs who are at the moment kumbaga innovating their business model, and they're actually succeeding in it. Maganda ho itong segment na to, pero surpresa po, i-announce namin, Sir Jerry, kung kailan. Entrepreneurs who are actually kumbaga who have innovated their current businesses.
Yes. Yan. So, exciting yan. Abangan nyo yan. So, ang O-Learn Live will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
And
kay
Friday.
8 p.m. Yeah. So, mukhang kailangan kong gawin yung webinar ko talaga ng Thursday para hindi hindi mag-conflict with our O-Learn Live.
Gusto mo, 7 o'clock para dire-diretsong 8.
Yan. So, maraming salamat po sa mga nagko-comment ng webinar ngayon. So, I think maraming interested. So, I think I'll push through with that webinar.
Definitely.
We'll let you know po, ang tentative schedule is on Thursday.
Yes. Okay, Sir Jerry, maraming salamat sa ating mga tagapanood.
Yes, maraming salamat po sa mga nanonood continuously na nag-aabang ng O-Learn Live every 8 to 9 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So see you sa Wednesday for our 8th Yan,
Yes.
8 episode ng O-Learn Live.
8
Maraming
out of
salamat po.
21.
Yes,
God bless you all.
God bless. Maraming salamat po.
Good night, Sir Jerry.
Bye.
Good night, everyone. Thank
Good
you.
night.
See you on Wednesday.